thank you for attending. And thank the parents also that are attending, this exercise. And I want to thank Captain Julian Byrd of the Royal Canadian Air Force, who's our guest speaker this evening. And I'm glad he's here as well.
Stand up, Julian, just so we all know.
There we go.
There he is.
Tonight we're honoring 4 scholarship winners. The purpose of the scholarships that are awarded by CAPA are to help create careers in aviation. These 4 scholarship applicants and scholarship winners were chosen among a very large group of really, really wonderful applications. These students were remarkable, and it was quite difficult to narrow this down to the 4 that we're awarding tonight. Unfortunately, one of them can't be here tonight. Yesterday, he contacted me, and his baseball team, his high school baseball team, was in the state finals today. So he said, "I'm really sorry. I feel terrible," but the point being, he won't be here.
But they lost 45 minutes ago to Ashburn.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's because you went like this. We've been running the scholarship program, CAPA, about 10 years now. And the goal of the program really is to recognize students that have careers in aviation. This year, like I said, we have many great applicants. There are 2 types of scholarships that we award. The first one is the Red Beach Memorial Scholarship. And the Red Beach Memorial Scholarship is in honor of the flight instructor, Red Beach, who unfortunately passed away in a serious aviation accident many years ago. The Red Beach Memorial Scholarship is funded by all of you. These raffle tickets that have been given out, donations that are made by CAPA members throughout the year, donations that are made by CAPA members when they renew their yearly application and membership, that money all goes into the Red Beach Scholarship Program. Each of the Red Beach scholarships are $3,000. The other scholarship that's being given out is the John Garabedian Scholarship. The John Garabedian is not a memorial scholarship, fortunately.
Yeah. Giving a few some time.
But John has been generous enough to donate also a $3,000 scholarship that is going to be awarded this evening. Unfortunately, the recipient of John's scholarship is playing baseball, so he won't be here this evening. But what we're going to do this evening is give the awards. They're going to be given one by one. Each of the scholarship recipients is going to come up. They're going to say who they are, where they're from, what sparked their interest in aviation, and what are their career paths. And one more thing I'd like to say about John. John's done an amazing job with CAPA. Not only is he president of CAPA, but he's very involved with Aero Club in New England, and he's also very involved with the Massachusetts Air and Space Museum. And John also has, how many airplanes you got left, John? 8?
I'm down to 5.
All right. And his interest in aviation goes way, way, way back, and he's brought that out to really everybody. And he's really made a huge contribution to Cape Area Pilot Association and Cape Aviation in general. And I'd like to just thank you, and I thank you for your scholarship, award as well. Our scholarship winners, I'm not bringing up in any particular order. The first one, let's have Sam Isla, because she's got to get a ferry back to Nantucket. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You get a motion? I got it. Thank you.
Sam, why don't you tell everybody?
Absolutely. My name is Sam. I'm from Nantucket. I'm a high school senior, and I will be attending Northeastern University this upcoming fall. My interest in aviation started back when I was 11. My mom signed me up for a summer flight camp, And at that time, I had no interest in aviation whatsoever, but I thought I'd do it because it beats sitting around at home. So I went to the camp. I really enjoyed it. I got to learn about the principles of flight. I got to do all sorts of fun projects, like building rockets, going into the tower in the airport, getting to walk around the Cessna 402, which is really cool. And then at the end of the week on Friday, we actually got to fly in the Cessna 172. And that experience was really transformative for me. And it really gave me the bug.
Must have looked sense.
And I haven't looked back since, and I've really enjoyed just learning about aviation. And I'm currently working towards my private pilot's license, which I hope to get soon. And while I'm at Northeastern, I will be majoring in aerospace engineering. And I hope to get into a career with engineering and see where that takes me.
That's great. Thank you. Our next recipient is going to be Riley Burke. Riley, work your way up here. It's not going to be easy. All right, congratulations. Just some pictures. Riley, tell us.
Yes. So my name's Riley, and I'm from Plymouth, Massachusetts. My interest in aviation started with discovery flight at Alpha One when I was 14 years old. Ever since then, it's just kind of been, I thought it was going to be like a cool hobby. Then when I was 16, I went to a flight camp down in Embry-Riddle, and that's when I kind of learned more about it. I was like, yeah, this is going to be like a really cool career path for me. So I'm currently enrolled in the flight program at Bridgewater State University, working on my instrument rating right now. And I currently work as a dispatcher at Alpha One in Plymouth. So I'm not sure exactly which path I want to take, but I am very excited to see what opportunities come my way. So.
Yeah. Rita? Many of you may know Rita from other stuff. Congratulations. See some pictures. Thank you. Where are you from? What's sparked your interest in aviation and where you headed?
Hi guys, my name's Brenna. I'm from Marston's Mills, and I guess my interest in aviation came from growing up right next to Cape Cod Airfield on Gratiot, and I'd always see that red biplane fly over my house. And actually, I saw it like yesterday. This reminds me that just having that constant exposure is what kind of led me to take an interest in it. But nobody in my family is in aviation, no family friends, nothing. So I kind of started from, I guess, zero. And I think my start definitely came from all these associations, specifically CAPA and also EAA, Friendly Faces, Cherry being my first flight in a small aircraft before I think every year. But I'm at Bridgewater State University right now, doing a double major in flight training and also aviation management, as well as a minor in Japanese, and it was a student dispatcher at Bridgewater State University. I just hit 60, and I also this past Monday got my solo cross country.
The last ghost winner, or the last winner who's a ghost, is Ethan Beer, excuse me. And this is his award. I'll be sending him his award in the mail. And he's very, very sorry he couldn't be here tonight. And he's even more sorry now that this team lost. But I'd like to just, again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. This is a very special event. These students work very, very hard. They work very, very hard, A, to get to the point where they feel comfortable sending in an application to us. They work very, very hard trying to complete their career. You all know, those of you that are pilots that are attending this evening, it's not easy to become a pilot. It's expensive. There's a lot of hours involved. These kids are very focused. They're looking to do something special that many of us have achieved, and my hat's off to all of them. Thank you all for coming.
I want to thank Jeff. Jeff does a magnificent job on the scholarship program. He's run the scholarship program of the Aero Club of New England for what, 20 years?
30.
30. There's a lot of work involved, and Jeff does. I'm on the scholarship committee and reviewing the application this year. It's just amazing, the degree of achievement. Ethan Beer, who's not here tonight, who's playing for Gossett, losing to Abraham, Mashburn, his score at high school for 4 years was straight A's except for 1 B+ in his sophomore year. Who does that? So our speaker